Friends, seekers of wisdom, observe the world around you. In this era of constant distraction, of fragmented attention, what truly stands out, it is not the loudest voice, nor the most flamboyant gesture. No, it is the quiet, profound power of presence. To be truly present is to be fully here. Now, it is to offer the entirety of your attention, your being, to the moment, to the person before you, to the task at hand. This, my friends, is the first silent habit that commands respect without uttering a single word. Consider a conversation. How often do we truly listen? Are we not, more often than not, merely waiting for our turn to speak, formulating our rebuttal, or perhaps even glancing at a notification on our device? When you engage with someone and you are truly present, your eyes focused, your body language open, your mind not wandering to past regrets or future anxieties, that person feels seen, heard, and valued. This is a rare gift in our hurried world, and its scarcity makes it profoundly impactful. The respect you earn is not because you have offered a brilliant piece of advice, but because you have offered the invaluable currency of your undivided attention. They sense that you are not just physically there, but mentally and emotionally invested. This creates a deep connection, a bond built on trust, and a recognition of your genuine regard for them. Beyond interpersonal interactions, presence manifests in our work, in our daily tasks. When a craftsman approaches their work with full presence, every cut, every stroke, every detail is imbued with intention. The quality of the output speaks for itself. It reflects not just skill, but dedication, a profound respect for the craft itself. Similarly, in any endeavor, whether it is writing, problem solving, or even simply cleaning, if you bring your full, unfragmented attention to it, the results will bear the mark of excellence. People observe this. They see the meticulousness, the care, the absence of hurried sloppiness. They recognize that you are not merely going through the motions, but are fully invested in the execution. This silent commitment to quality, born of presence, fosters an undeniable respect for your capabilities and your character. To cultivate presence requires discipline. It means consciously choosing to disengage from the incessant demands of the external world and the internal chatter of the mind. It is the practice of bringing your awareness back to your breath, to your senses, to the immediate environment. It is about letting go of the need to control the outcome and simply engaging with the process. When you are truly present, you are not distracted by ego, by the desire for recognition, or by the fear of failure. You are simply doing. This purity of action, this unadulterated engagement, radiates a quiet confidence. It shows that you are grounded, centered, and unshakable. People are drawn to this stability. They respect the individual who can remain calm and focused amidst the storm, whose attention is not easily swayed. This silent strength, born of consistent presence, is a beacon that naturally attracts the respect of others, for it signifies a deep mastery over oneself and one's immediate reality. It is the foundation upon which all other forms of silent respect are built. My friends, look closely at those whom you truly admire, those who stand tall not because of their boasts, but because of their consistent actions. What do you see? You will find, beneath the surface of their achievements, a bedrock of unwavering discipline. This is not the discipline imposed by external forces, but the inner commitment to a path, a principle, a goal, regardless of fleeting emotions or external temptations. It is the silent, relentless pursuit of excellence, day in and day out, that speaks volumes without a single word being uttered. Consider the athlete who rises before dawn, not when they feel motivated, but because their training schedule demands it. They push through fatigue, through discomfort, not for immediate applause, but for the incremental gains that accumulate over time. Their body, their movements, their very presence on the field or in the arena radiates a quiet power. This power comes from countless hours of unseen effort, of consistent dedication to their craft. We respect them, not just for their victories, but for the sheer fortitude and self-mastery that underpins their performance. The silent message they convey is one of commitment, of resilience, of a refusal to yield to weakness. This is a profound form of respect, earned through the consistent application of will. In any profession, in any walk of life, the disciplined individual stands apart. They are the ones who consistently meet deadlines, who meticulously attend to details, who follow through on their commitments even when it is inconvenient. They do not seek shortcuts or make excuses. Their work ethic is their loudest proclamation. When you know someone is disciplined, you trust them. You know that their word is their bond, not because they explicitly state it, but because their track record of consistent, reliable action demonstrates it. This builds a reputation of dependability and integrity, qualities that are universally respected. The silent language of discipline communicates reliability, trustworthiness, and a profound sense of responsibility. To cultivate unwavering discipline is to understand that true freedom comes not from the absence of rules, but from the mastery of oneself. It is about establishing routines, setting clear intentions, and then adhering to them, even when the initial enthusiasm wanes. It is about delaying gratification for a greater long-term reward. It is the daily battle against inertia, against procrastination, against the siren call of comfort. Each small victory in this inner battle strengthens your resolve, fortifies your character, and adds another brick to the foundation of your silent authority. This silent strength is not aggressive or demanding, it is simply there. It is the quiet confidence of someone who knows they can rely on themselves, and this self-reliance is deeply respected by others. They see a person who is in control, not of others, but of their own impulses and actions. This self-mastery, manifested through unwavering discipline, becomes an undeniable force that attracts admiration and trust, for it signifies a person who is truly capable of achieving what they set their mind to, not just for themselves, but for any endeavor they undertake. My friends, in a world clamoring for attention, where everyone seems eager to speak, to assert, to be heard, there is a profound, often overlooked source of respect, the art of deep listening. This is not merely waiting for your turn to speak, nor is it simply hearing the words. Deep listening is an act of profound empathy, of genuine curiosity, of truly seeking to understand another's perspective, their feelings, their underlying message. It is a silent invitation for another to be fully themselves, and in doing so, it earns a level of respect that no amount of eloquent speech ever could. Imagine a situation where someone is sharing a difficulty, a challenge, or even a personal triumph. Most people will offer advice, share their own similar experiences, or try to fix the problem. But the deep listener does something far more powerful. They create a space. They lean in, their eyes attentive, their posture open, their mind free of judgment or preconceived notions. They allow the speaker to fully express themselves, without interruption, without correction. They listen not just to the words, but to the tone, the pauses, the unspoken emotions. In that silence, a profound connection is forged. The speaker feels truly heard, truly understood, and this feeling is incredibly rare and precious. The respect earned is not for what you said, but for what you allowed to happen, the space for genuine expression. This habit extends beyond personal conversations into professional settings. A leader who practices deep listening fosters an environment of trust and psychological safety. Team members feel comfortable sharing ideas, concerns, and even criticisms, knowing they will be heard without immediate dismissal. Such a leader gains invaluable insights not just into the tasks at hand, but into the morale and well-being of their team. They make better decisions because they have a more complete picture, gathered through the unfiltered input of others. The respect they command is not from their authority but from their wisdom in valuing every voice, from their humility in recognizing that understanding precedes action. This silent act of receptivity builds loyalty and genuine admiration. To cultivate deep listening requires a conscious effort to quiet the ego. It means suspending your own agenda, your own opinions, and your own need to be right. It demands patience and a genuine desire to connect on a deeper level. It is the practice of being comfortable with silence, allowing space for thoughts to form and be articulated. It is about asking clarifying questions, not to challenge, but to deepen understanding. When you deeply listen, you are not just gathering information, you are building bridges of understanding. You are demonstrating that you value the other person's thoughts and feelings as much as your own. This profound respect for others, expressed through the silent act of listening, is reciprocated naturally and powerfully. It shows a maturity and a wisdom that transcends mere intelligence or charisma. It signifies a person who truly understands the human condition and who is capable of connecting with others on a level that fosters genuine admiration and trust. This quiet capacity to absorb, to empathize, and to truly understand is a cornerstone of attracting deep, lasting respect. My friends, in a world that often values appearance over substance and promises over performance, there is a silent force that cuts through the noise and commands an undeniable respect, authentic integrity. This is not merely honesty in word but consistency in action. It is the unwavering alignment between what you say you believe, what you say you will do, and what you actually do. When your words and your deeds are in perfect harmony, your very being becomes a testament to truth, and this resonates deeply with all who observe it. Consider the individual who makes a promise. Many will make promises lightly, perhaps with good intentions, but without the full commitment to follow through. But the person of authentic integrity, if they make a promise, it is as good as done. They will move mountains if necessary to fulfill their word. They do not seek easy outs or convenient excuses. Their commitment is absolute. This silent dedication to their word builds an unbreakable foundation of trust. People learn, not through their declarations, but through their consistent actions, that this person is reliable, dependable, and true. This is a respect earned not through grand pronouncements, but through the quiet, consistent demonstration of trustworthiness. Their actions become their most powerful form of communication. This habit extends to one's values and principles. Someone with authentic integrity does not compromise their core beliefs for convenience, popularity, or personal gain. They stand firm, even when it is difficult, even when it is unpopular. Their decisions are guided by an internal compass, not by external pressures. Others observe this steadfastness. They may not always agree with the specific decisions, but they will respect the unwavering adherence to a moral code. In a world often swayed by expediency, the person who remains true to themselves, to their deepest convictions, becomes a beacon of stability. This silent strength of character, this unyielding commitment to what is right, inspires profound admiration. To cultivate authentic integrity requires constant self-reflection and a willingness to confront one's own shortcomings. It means choosing the harder right over the easier wrong. It means taking responsibility for one's mistakes and making amends. It is about living in alignment with your highest self, even when no one is watching. It is the daily practice of congruence, ensuring that your inner world and your outer actions are always in sync. When you live with authentic integrity, there is no need for elaborate explanations or justifications. Your life itself becomes a living testament to your values. This quiet consistency, this unwavering commitment to truth and principle creates an aura of genuine authority. People respect you not just for what you achieve, but for who you are, a person of unwavering moral fiber. This silent resonance of truth is one of the most powerful attractors of deep and lasting respect. My friends, observe the tempestuous nature of life. Challenges arise, unexpected difficulties strike, and the world often presents us with chaos. In such moments, while others may falter, panic, or lash out, there is a silent habit that sets certain individuals apart, earning them deep and abiding respect, the cultivation of inner composure. This is not the absence of emotion, but the mastery over one's emotional responses. It is the ability to remain calm, clear-headed, and centered, even when the world around you is in turmoil. This unshakable equanimity projects an aura of strength and wisdom that commands respect without a single word. Consider a crisis. When a difficult situation unfolds, the person who maintains their composure becomes a natural anchor. They do not add to the panic. Instead, they exude a quiet confidence that reassures those around them. Their voice remains steady, their movements deliberate, their focus unwavering. They are able to think clearly, assess the situation objectively, and make rational decisions, while others are consumed by fear or frustration. This silent leadership, born of inner calm, is profoundly respected. People naturally look to such individuals for guidance and stability, recognizing their capacity to navigate troubled waters with grace and effectiveness. Their very demeanor communicates competence and resilience. This habit also manifests in how one handles criticism or disagreement. Instead of reacting defensively or aggressively, the composed individual listens, processes the information, and responds thoughtfully. They do not allow their ego to be bruised or their emotions to dictate their reaction. This measured response, this ability to remain unruffled, demonstrates a deep level of self-control and maturity. It shows that they are not easily provoked, that their inner peace is not dependent on external validation or agreement. This silent strength in the face of adversity or challenge earns immense respect, for it signifies a person who is truly in command of themselves. To cultivate inner composure is a lifelong practice. It involves mindfulness, the ability to observe your thoughts and emotions without being swept away by them. It requires self-awareness, understanding your triggers and your patterns of reaction. It is about consciously choosing your response rather than simply reacting. It is the practice of deep breathing, of meditation, of creating inner stillness amidst the external noise. When you possess inner composure, you become a source of stability for yourself and for those around you. You are not easily swayed by the winds of change or the opinions of others. This quiet, unshakable calm is a powerful testament to your inner strength, your wisdom, and your mastery over the self. It is a silent magnet for respect, for it signifies a person who has truly found their center and can navigate life's complexities with a serene and powerful presence.